chance this weekend not only to watch movies, but to watch movies being made.
How about that? Our movie guy, Aaron Lafferty, has the hookup. Details on where we might be able to stargaze in Grand Rapids this weekend. How exciting.
Very exciting. And it's in my neighborhood.
Yeah, it's downtown.
I'm excited.
Downtown. It's a place to be.
Yeah, well, Rachel already got a chance to hang over her balcony earlier this week and take some video of one of the scenes.
Right.
Yeah, and on the block where I live and several other blocks nearby, there are going to be some scenes. I'm hoping to see Bruce Willis.
Right.
That's who I'd like to see.
Well, let's talk about the setup a little bit. It's an action movie. It's about a diamond heist turned deadly. Bruce Willis is a mob boss. You've also got Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Ryan Phillippe, Randy Couture, who's MMA, who was also in Expendables with Terry Crews. So if you want to do the 6 Degrees of West Michigan, that's right there.
It's just, I mean, the star power is really incredible.
Right. So, and they've been shooting since Sunday. This weekend is the big chase scene, which will give you a chance to do that. The director talked about planning a lot of action scenes that'll close down streets, and we talked to him a couple weeks ago about that.
We're going to shut down a major intersection downtown and wreck some cars and shoot some windows up, and then a chase, and then a whole foot chase happens across one block, into a building, out the building, across another set of moving cars, into back of a restaurant, out the front of that. So it's pretty involved. He plays the mob boss. His name is Biggs in the movie, and he's the guy that kind of is the, you know, he runs this town, and everyone's got to go through him to get permission to do what these young guys have done, basically, and they didn't get permission. So it all comes full circle.
So the hit or the jewelry thing was organized by him?
No, I can't give the whole story away, man. No, it isn't. This is something they do. They moonlight on the side. They end up doing this, and then it kind of goes bad, and then he then finds out about it, and he's like, hey, not in my town. You got to come after me.
Nice.
Wow. Not in my town.
So that chase scene he was talking about, we've got some information on the roads that are being shut down, which will give you an idea of where to be if you want to maybe catch a glimpse of what's going on. On Sunday, they're shutting down Monroe Center in Ottawa, that intersection from 6 a.m. in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. So sometime in that time frame, they'll be shooting scenes. Now, just remember, if you're going out there, there's a lot of hurry up and wait. They do a lot of setup, then they shoot the scene, then they reset, retake, whatever. So so you may not see a lot of action, but if you're there at the right time, you might catch something. And then the chase scene continues on Monday. Pearl Street is closed from 9 to 3, and Monroe Center closed from 10 to 9. So Sunday and Monday are your 2 big days.
Yeah, okay, I just have to wonder, from a kind of logistical and aesthetic point of view, here we are in winter now. Even from Monday and Tuesday of this week to right now, the scene has changed with the snow. We're probably going to get more snow early next week. So how do they account for that in the storytelling of all this?
And that's a good question, because the director and the producer both talked about incorporating the city, the weather as a character in the movie. So being in the holiday season, they're going to incorporate the fact that you've got holiday decorations up downtown, people are in the spirit, whatever, and also the weather. They knew that the weather was going to be bad. They were here last year doing some other movies.
It's not bad.
So they're used
We're not calling snow bad. That's Aaron.
Right. No, but the weather is a character. It is a character in movies. That either the hot weather or the cold weather can be a character, and they're going to incorporate that in this movie.
That's phenomenal.
How am I going to get home? That's my question.
Very carefully.
Do I have to move here to the station for 2 days?
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
you can move home with me for a couple days.
Storm Teammate Weather Sleep Center.
Rachel, you should just walk around, up and down, and get in the background of that movie. It's going to be a good one.
I'm going to try to get my cameo that way, just by hanging out by my garage.
Oh, yeah. I love that idea. I just have to imagine that with West Michigan and with the culture here, people are so excited about it. It makes it easier to be able to shut down streets for longer periods of times than these production companies may find in bigger cities, more metropolitan areas.
Right. It's a lot of fun. You get a chance to see it. Maybe you're in the background. We don't know. We'll see. But they're going to be here for a couple weeks. We're hoping to maybe get on set, maybe get an interview. We're not sure.
That'd be cool.
Some of the bigger stars, maybe they don't do the interviews. But one of the notes that you were talking about, which we had both heard, is that they're going to blow out some of the windows at Hopcat, which they had put in fake windows. Madcap. They're putting in fake windows to emulate
to the Grand Rapids Art Museum too.
To emulate the blowing out of windows. They're not actually the real windows from the business. They put in fake windows. windows for that scene. So that'll be fun.
That is really, really cool. And then, you know, I've heard also that they're going to run from Gina's Boutique, which is downtown, go to Grand Central Market, which a lot of people know of if you've been down to some of the events down there.
Right.
The scene that I saw that I had got on my phone was actually, I think they're going to run outside the market, end up in that alley. We had that video on earlier this week, too. So very exciting to see how it all comes together.
Plus, there's more coming to town, so we'll have more on that as we move along. So.
It is really exciting.
Nice.
Okay, I have to tell you that my kids, I was telling you before Thanksgiving, my older two had their wisdom teeth out the day before Thanksgiving. I actually saw a movie Thanksgiving Day.
Amazing, isn't it?
I went and saw Burlesque with Jacqueline, and I was
You liked it?
I was surprised. I liked it. I liked the movie. I thought Christina Aguilera was fantastic. Cher was good in it. So
I'm shocked, one, that you went to a theater, and two, that you saw Burlesque.
I know. How about that? Well, they were talking about does it mean strippers or whatever? There was no nudity in the FYI. There was no nudity in the movie, but it was just
it's more the implied.
Yeah.
No, that's one of the big ones you can see in the theaters this weekend. What are some of the other ones out there?
Well, there's one in wide release, and that's The Warrior's Way, which is kind of a fantasy action set in the Western genre. This is an assassin who's a ninja. He gets outlawed, he goes to the Old West, and then he's hunted down by the other ninjas. You've got Jeffrey Rush is in this, Kate Bosworth is in it. So it's if it's that kind of movie that you want to see, it is rated R, it's violent. That's the one that's in wide release across the country this weekend. Okay. You've also got in limited release in West Michigan, Fair Game, which is Naomi Watts and Sean Penn. This is based on the true story of Valerie Plame, the CIA agent whose husband was a senator, whose name was kind of splashed all over the news to discredit him. So this is getting some Oscar buzz, not necessarily for the movie itself, but for Sean Penn and Naomi Watts. Obviously, Sean Penn has won before. Naomi Watts has been nominated before. This could be a movie that gets her another nomination, and him another nomination.
There was no nuclear problem.
Got that, and also here's your holiday movie, The Nutcracker in 3D. Everyone probably knows the story of the Nutcracker. This is kind of bringing it to the screen. You've got Elle Fanning, which is the little sister of Dakota. John Turturro and Nathan Lane. This is kind of bringing what we've seen in either on stage or we've seen it in animation. Now it kind of brings it to life, and it's in 3D. So you've got the fantasy world that would get to jump through walls and do all these kinds of things and fall down, going through the mirrors.
That sounds interesting.
So, yeah.
So you could go see the Nutcracker performance with the Grand Rapids Ballet, or you could see this version.
Right.
Yeah, you want to see
either one.
I would say see the one at the actual live.
How about
DeVos
both?
Place first.
Right.
Yes, because that one is spectacular.
And then, of course, also you still have Harry Potter still out.
Harry Potter's still out.
Tangled is really has made a lot of money already. Mandy Moore, it's the Rapunzel story.
It's a Disney twist on the Rapunzel story, so that's fine.
Are we going to be seeing a lot more new movies? I mean, it's kind of hit its time. We see so many out at the holidays. I just wonder, does it stop at some point, or next weekend too? Is there
next week we got two more. We've got the third Chronicles of Narnia movies coming out on next Friday.
Okay.
And then the next Friday you got Tron, Yogi Bear. There's still movies that
Yogi Bear is going to be so interesting. The difference in our personalities here.
So I mean, there's still movies coming out. So some of them will get some Oscar attention. Some of them will just get box office attention. So.
Well, let's say we're talking about entertainment options here at the theaters. Do you have any other movies?
Well, no, I was going to mention on next Tuesday, Inception comes out on DVD. So if you haven't seen Inception, it won't be the same as seeing it on the big screen in the theater. But Inception is certainly a movie to watch.
We can read all about
Tuesday on the blog.
On the blog, Laugh at the Movies, fantastic. I was texting you for advice on movies last week. So
By the way, Waiting for Superman is at Woodland Mall. So if you want to see that, it's only $4.
Okay, perfect. That's the one I do want to see. That was in limited release.
Documentary about the school system.
Right.
Fantastic.
So we have another option if you don't want to stay inside. There's something really cool happening outside tonight in downtown Grand Rapids. They're going to the tree lighting. Are you guys going?
You know what? I'm going to be in Kalamazoo, my husband's Christmas party.
Okay.
So you have to take some video or get some pictures of it for us.
It's at the Grand Rapids Art Museum. They're going to be horse-drawn carriage rides, and they're going to be free, which is a great treat.
Yeah, that's a great price.
There's going to be live music. It's the opening of the Rosa Parks ice rink. Really, really cool. pickup stations for those rides, by the way, along Monroe Center. Really, really nice, and this is amazing. I've done stories about this tree before. It's LED, very energy efficient, as the Grand Rapids Art Museum was built, LEED certified and everything like that. So, yeah, all happening right outside there, Rosa Parks Circle, Weggy Plaza. It all begins at 5:30 tonight, so I will go and I'll get some pictures.
Fantastic. We'll get into the holiday spirit big time, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Just warm. That's
right. Don't drink and drive. Make sure you wear those seatbelts. That's our big advice. Have a great, safe weekend, everybody.
Yes, be West.